And that really helps to set my day, and helps me to prioritize kind of what's important in my brain. And I come back to my desk when I feel really energized to crack on. I don't feel like it's all too much for me. And that's how I kind of help to clear my stress and as part of my well-being. Yeah, perfect. Well, thank you, guys. One question from the audience. Let's check now. The question from the audience. Sorry. Okay, I can't see the question from the audience now.
No, it popped up and then it disappeared, didn't it?
Disappeared.
Yeah.
Is it possible to show me the question from the audience?
While you're waiting for that, shall I just mention, I've got a blog that's just come out today, actually, that's on our website, ultimateresilience.co.uk, which is about managing Christmas stress. So if you're feeling a bit pressured and overwhelmed through Christmas with all the present buying and getting sorted and all that kind of stuff, have a quick look at our blog that's on managing 6 top tips for managing Christmas stress.
I tried to manage that, but I had a list, Joe. I had a list of people I need to buy presents for. Then I just reverted to Amazon vouchers. How bad is that? I know. Because I just thought I couldn't face the Christmas shops, and then I thought everyone likes an Amazon voucher, and I just
like Natalie said, know your limits, you know.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because you know what happens, you buy the wrong gift for somebody, they don't like it at all, it's not really what they want, and then so Avanish, is that could you give me the question from the audience? No.
Yeah, so the question is, time is tight and we have strict deadlines for our clients. I have had to cut back on staff due to COVID, so I know the existing team are maxed out with work. What can I do to try and keep the existing team stress levels down?
So time is tight and you've had to cut back on staff. Is it cut back on staff? Sorry, Avanish.
Cut back on staff.
Yeah. And how can you manage your stress levels?
Exactly.
Can I say something?
Joe, you want to see it?
I guess it's really important to protect the time that staff do have away from work. So those lunch breaks, to ensure that they have boundaries, you know, start and end times of work. So even if things are really busy while they're in work, that they're finishing on time, that if they have a lunch break, you know, however long it is, half an hour or whatever, that lunch break is protected, because these breaks are hugely important actually for the performance of your staff. If they don't have those breaks, then they start to kind of burn out and wind down, because they're, you know, you can't keep going at the same level. So even though things are tight, you have to still protect those little breaks that they have and protect the time boundaries around work.
Yeah, and I think it's something about communicating to the staff that it's okay to finish at 5. You know, there's no expectation to be carrying on working after that, because, you know, if it's filtering into their private life, then you're going to build a resentment, and they're not going to want to work and not work at their best. So I think it's encouraging people, communicating that down to them, that no, you work 9 to 5 and that's your hours and that's all that's expected of them.
Yeah.
You know, so that they get a good rest and then they're good to go in the morning. You know, they're not from working late.
And I would probably get the team together and start prioritizing what's important throughout the day, because if time is tight and you had to cut back on staff, so what is important and not urgent, that could be done you know, a few days down the line, you know, and what is important and urgent and needs to be done now, prioritizing that, that really helps set the perspective clear for your existing employees, and then also puts less pressure on them, because if they look at a task and they see they've got 10 to do and actually be prioritized and there was only 4 out of that 10 that's really urgent, then that helps the employees to feel, you know, a bit more motivated that they can manage you know, those 4 and complete them, because it's no better than you start something, you don't complete it, at the end of the day you still feel that you haven't completed the task, and then they feel more motivated that they actually completed something in that day. Yeah, that would be how I would manage it. Yes. Perfect. Any more questions, Avanish?
No? I think that's only one question we got from the audience.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your question, whoever that was. And thank you for listening today, everyone. And wish everyone a Merry Christmas and see you in the new year.
Absolutely. Thank you for having
Same
me.
to you.
Nastasia.
Thank you, Natalie, for coming. Really appreciate your input. Thank you, Joe. Really appreciate your input too.
Thank you for having me, and Merry Christmas. Make sure you get a good rest over Christmas. All of you.
Yes, I will. I'm switching off the 17th of January. Thank you. Thanks, then.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.